Hello world and welcome to Cine Briefs, where we take movies seriously or not. Depends on how much caffeine I've had. Today we're diving into the terrifying world of It. Alright, it all starts with a creepy little melody, and picture this. It's October 1988, a decade of neon, big hair, and terrifying clown who seem way too interested in making friends. We have two brothers, Bill, who's very sick, and Georgie, the youngest. George is the one who's like, hey, let's play with a paper boat on a rainy day outside, cause why not? Bill decided not to accompany him. Georgie was chasing his boat down the street and oh damn! It fell into the sewer. There, Georgie bumps into Pennywise, and the clown's like, you wanna be friends? To Georgie finding someone who's down there done something strange. What an arsehole. And none of us was expecting this, but it turns out that the clown is psychopathic and sadly bites George's arm. He fights for his life, but it doesn't work, and our adorable clown takes him to the thefts. Now it's the end of school a year after George's disappearance, and we meet the other characters in this story. We have Mike, a guy who's been pressured to kill the cattle of the flock his dad used to do, and he's bullied by the school brats. Richie, he's Mike Wheeler from Stranger Things on his free time, and he's bullied by the school brats. Haley, the hypochondriac who thinks he has all the diseases in the world, and he carries more medicines than a pharmacy, and is bullied by the school brats as well. Stanley, as the G of the group and the smartass who's bullied by the school's brats. And Bill, well, you know, he's bullied by the brats as well. They're the losers club, and yes, you guessed it, they're all bullied by the school band guys. Later we meet Ben, the overweight new kid at school who's making eyes at the ginger girl who's also bullied by the school brats. Mike arrives at the butcher shop to deliver a package, and when he turns, he sees people with burning hands inside. The door opens, and Pennywise appears. Then, the bullies appear to piss him off. Now it's Stanley's turn. He's trying to study the Torah, but he can't focus. And after a few seconds, he goes into a room with a creepy painting of a woman with a messed up face. Then, Stanley sees the woman moving. We see Ben writing a love letter to Beverly in the library. He's researching the town's history and realizing how many children and adults died. Suddenly, a balloon appears and floats into a dark room. Ben follows it, and then turns around and BAM! He sees a headless man. Just kidding, it was just a vision. Pennywise showed up, but it was all a trick. As he's escaping, the same bulls encounter him and count his bells slightly. Meanwhile, the losers club was in the sewers trying to find Georgie, and there's where they met Ben. Later, one of the bullies was walking by, entered the sewer too, and had a horrifying vision. And then, our Penny killed him. The group of whippersnappers went to the pharmacy to buy supplies for Ben, but they didn't have any money. So there, they meet Beverly, who uses her charm to distract the cashier, while the losers steal the supplies. They all meet and get around and decide to go to the quarry the next day. Is it just me, or there's something going on between Bill and Beverly? Hell man, look at Ben. How's that, bro? Well, you'll have your moment. Later, we see Beverly arrive at her house. It turns out that her dad is a pedophile, and she sadly decides to cut her hair. But well, the next day, the kids and Beverly pretend to be happy and innocent in the quarry. I mean, they're not really that innocent. Later, Ben starts hearing facts about Derry and tells him what he has been researching at the library. He says more people go missing or die there than in the rest of the country. And it seems like the authorities don't give a shit. In another scene, we see Eddie walking down a road. And here we encounter a crossover between the universe of Pennywise and Monster House. Whoa. Suddenly, a zombie-like creature appears, and Pennywise scares Eddie. Do you remember the letter Ben wrote to Beverly anonymously? She's written it excitedly in the bathroom, but then she hears voices coming from the sink. They all say, "Here we all float." The hair she cut off is pulling her towards the sink, and she has a horrible vision. The whole bathroom is filled with blood. Later, her dad enters, but he cannot see the blood everywhere, just Beverly. Oh wait, the losers see it as well. Bill was sleeping, he was really calm, he was relaxed. And then George appears as apparently a puppet controlled by Pennywise. And then, next day, they all share their visions. And a few minutes later, they saw the bad guys messing with Mike. Here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's see who's gonna come out on top in this epic battle between the bad guys and the losers. And the losers rescue Mike. Later, Ben told him that all this weird stuff happens every 27 years. The kids figured it out that it can look like whatever scares you the most. I can't even imagine Pennywise looking like my mother-in-law. How creepy. Now they are looking at the city map, and it turns out that the monster house was where it all started. And then they head to the creepy house. It looked like they were going to be dinner. A leper appears to Eddie, and he faints from being so grossed out. On the other side we see Richie traveling in a room full of clowns. To be honest, I bet he's having a blast in there. After all, they gather around Pennywise, and the clowns gives them the fear of their lives. Suddenly, the ginger girl stabbed him in the head with an iron bar, and he goes away, but before that, he damages Ben's belly. And I wonder, why does everyone have a problem with that guy's belly? Anyways, they finally got out of the house and they started to argue. Everyone was mad at each other. Now the creepy dad wants to hurt Beverly, but she fights back. And then, Pennywise appears behind her. When the squares realize that Beverly is in danger, they rush to help her. The clown tricks the main bad guy into killing his own dad. He's the cop of Derry. Now the bad guy is after the losers. Beverly wakes up in the sewers and Pennywise hypnotizes her by opening his mouth and showing her those creepy lights. Mike fights the bad guy and throws him and he falls. Later we see how Penny's having lunch with his talentless face. Suddenly, Bill sees his little bro Georgie, but being the idiot he is, he chases after him. The squares rescue Beverly, Ben kisses her, then she realizes how important is love. Bill was standing in front of his brother, but then he said, "You're not my bro, bitch," and shot him. Everyone was like, "What the hell did you just do?" But it turned out that Pennywise used George's shape. After a while, the kids fought Pennywise like if it was just another monster they had to deal with on a Sunday. And guess what? They actually won. The losers had to fight their fears to beat Pennywise. Now, the clown is weak, and Pennywise let himself fall into the void. So for now, they are safe. When they were back to normal, Bill made him swear in blood that if Pennywise ever came back, they would too. Beverly told Bill that she was moving away from Derry. And now, adjust your belts, cause you're gonna fall over when you see them kissing. It was supposed to be Ben. Poor Ben. Maybe he'll find true love in Goosebumps too, which by the way, if you want me to summarize it, just leave a comment down below. Thanks for sticking around until the end. That's it for today. If you like what I do, I'd appreciate it if you grab the like button and subscribe too, so we can grow on YouTube and dominate the algorithm. Have a great day, world. See ya.